for the parents. Kids are welcome to watch too. But this is for those of you that are looking to add some more structure to your daily routine at home during this distance learning time. So I'm going to show you what we do every morning from day one in the classroom to the last day of school. And this is morning meeting. Morning meeting is extremely important in classrooms to build that learning community so that students feel comfortable around each other, and also so they know exactly what is expected of them throughout the day. So there's 4 components of morning meeting. The first is greeting, second is sharing, third is an activity, and fourth is the message. So for those of you at home, I really think that you could do a sharing, you could do greeting, sharing, and the morning message before you start your academic time at home. So what we do for greeting is students like to do a morning hug. So I'll draw 2 names and those students will go and greet each other and they say good morning, have a hug, and then sit back down. During the time of germs and sickness, I like to do a microwave. And you say good morning to the person next to you, and so on. You could also do a fist bump, high five, or a handshake. So maybe at home you could do this at the breakfast table as a family, or siblings could lead this, or ask your kindergarten student to lead this. So next is a sharing. And a sharing is when your student has a share day. This is the time that they do it in morning meeting. Or for example, on Monday, I often ask the question, what is one thing that you did this weekend? And it's just a simple, quick, around the room, around the circle sharing. And so you could do this at home by asking your student a question and doing it with a family. It might be fun. You could say something silly like, if you could be anything in the world, what would you be? It could just be something simple like that. The third component is the activity, and so the purpose of this is to bring some fun and enjoyment to the day of learning ahead, so we often play a quick game. And at this time of the year, I like to do an instructional game, so we play something like hot potato, and we just simply pass a ball around the circle, and I say, oh, hot potato, and then if they're holding it, I might ask a question relating to what we're learning this week. So I might say, Sam, what is a word that starts with the letter R? And then they have to answer it, and so on. So you might be able to try something like that. The fourth component of morning meeting that I think is really important, and this is something that you could definitely do at home, is having a morning message for what you will be focusing on that day. So there's 2 reasons that I find morning message to be very important. The first reason is I write it in the same format every single day because it builds that confidence in readers, because by now they read the message with me because they know I always start with the date, a greeting, what they're going to be doing for the day, and then I like to include an instructional question at the end. Also, it's just very important so that they know exactly what we will be doing. So if we have music or PE, they know what's ahead of them for the day, okay? So just start something like this. You could do this at home on a whiteboard or a piece of paper. March 25th, 2020, and we're tracking this whole time, and they can help you read it. Good morning. Today is Thursday. We will be doing writing workshop and centers. Can you write a number greater than 40 but less than 75? So at this time, love misses out. So at this time, I like to have them come up. We take volunteers and they'll just write a number on the board quickly. I also oftentimes ask them to come up and circle sight words, identify sight words that they see. So they'll just come up and they'll quickly identify some sight words that they see. So this is something that I really think if you're trying to add more structure, a quick morning meeting could be really beneficial.